So it's just... Right, but if I could get this part... Fuck! Okay guys, so I may have bitten off a lot for this week. I'm hopefully going to show you 3 Insta-Chopper fills that sound hard, but are actually easy to play. And full credit, I think Drumeo were the first to use some version of this title, so hopefully they won't mind me borrowing and jumping off on their idea. Today, I'm going to be featuring 3 well-known Insta-Choppers. David Kola, Joel Turcotte, but let's start with Sullivan, who I saw live at NAMM 2 years ago. Here's the J-Rod lick. And here's a 1-minute breakdown of it. So all he's doing is and hitting the cymbal with the right hand. You can change what you're hitting with the first of those strokes too. And lastly, you can leave in or leave out the second accent. So you can play, or you can play, so you can vary it like, and that's how you get the gig. And so ends the clips that I didn't have to pull my hair out to learn for you. There are plenty of parts of J-Rod solo that were more difficult to learn. I just chose to teach you guys the easy one. But now it gets tougher, like this David Kola clip. Sounds simple enough, right? Well, here's a time lapse of me trying to learn it. So now let's take a look at how... Hey, excuse me! Do you mind? I'm trying to show people this lick. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was a drum lesson, not a teabag party. Don't mind me then. A teabag... What does that even mean? It's lame! First of all, why do you even care about Insta-Choppers? There was one drummer at the apex of all drummers, and that was Steven Adler. I can't with all this f***y bippity-bip shit. Whoa! My virgin ears. All right already, I'll give people some context. Let's face it, Insta-Choppers have been taking a lot of criticism lately. They all sound the same, they couldn't play groove, they couldn't play with the band, they don't have any actual soul, they're not real, they're just Russian bots, they're part of the New World Order. So let me first say, I get it. For some of you, learning cool fills off of Instagram isn't gonna be your cup of tea. And if that describes you, I get it. But for some of us, it's deeper. Some of us see a Joel Turcotte, an Andy Prado, a David Kola, and think, damn, I wish I could do that. And sometimes we're mad, not because we hate Instagram, but isn't it because we mildly hate ourselves? You got me dead to rights, bro. I don't really hate Insta-Choppers. I hate myself. I'll never be that good. All right already, relax. You're at a 10, I need you at like a 2.5. Anyway, you know who you are, and admit it, you wish you could Insta-Chop. Here's the clip of David. And in 1 minute or less, here's how you play that. All right, I'm going to play it through twice at tempo. 3, 4. Now let's play it slower. 3, 4. This will all be transcribed for you if you click below the player, but I want to isolate 2 rudimental elements of this. The first is this. You can isolate that still further to which of course is just and you can play with that in all sorts of ways. The second element I want to isolate is this. 3, 4. Which itself can be broken down into two halves. This, which you can use everywhere. And this part. If you put that together, you can make some interesting things. And that's how you get a little cola in your life. Our third and final Insta-Chop comes from the one and only Joel Turcotte. And Joel's, how do I say this?
Today's the f***ing day.
Show the world you can f***ing do this, man. Play some f***ing pocket for once.
Joel's a bit of a character in his life and in his drumming. In fact, anyway, it's hard to find something Joel did that wouldn't take me 3 days to transcribe. But I think this clip, which I actually featured in my last video, will do the trick. Here's the clip. And here's how you play that. But before we see that, are we living in a simulation right now? Excuse me, who are you? Oh, I'm Meta Open Loop Guy. What does that mean? I'm trying to teach a lick right now. I'm here to keep them in suspense so they watch longer. But I'm just trying to teach a damn drum lesson. I don't know why it's got to be so convoluted. Let me spell this out for you. You can make a straightforward lesson in 3 minutes, and about 750 people would see it. But what about all those other people who might benefit from your lesson? You're not willing to make it a little more entertaining, so potentially 750,000 people see it instead? Dude! What, are you afraid of clickbait comments? Look, would you just get off the screen? Damn. Anyway, here's the 1 minute breakdown of what Joel is doing. A little bit slower. Even slower. Couple interesting kernels out of this. First, this. Lots of things you can do with that. Next, this. 2, 3. Even slower. There's hardly any wrong answer to this as long as you're keeping the downbeats. And that's how you play a little more like Joel. Now, if you want to live like Joel, you're on your own. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this lesson, you feel like you're ready to go a little bit deeper with the concepts, maybe you'd like to study with me, I recommend my course, the 80/20 coaching course, which I only open a few times a year, and it's basically like 6 months to a year of studying with me for around the price of a single lesson. As I say, we don't open it up to the general public at all, and we only open it up a few times a year. If you want to get on the wait list for that, I recommend you click below the player and enter your email address in on the next page, and we'll make sure to notify you the next time we launch the course. You'll also get, as my gift to you, 3 completely free videos, which I assert will improve your playing more in the next 3 weeks than it's improved in the last 6 months. Dudes, it's been real. See you again next week for another lesson of the week. Did my shit just sink again? I hate myself! So yo, this is Vlogger speaking. This is where we do all the freaking.